Hey, welcome to another episode of Palm Trees in Progress Presents on NBC, KCAA 102.3 FM, 106.5 FM, and 1050 AM in the Inland Empire and worldwide on all streaming platforms. I'm your host, Erick Xavier Sorio, and unfortunately, not joined with us this week is our better half of the show, Andrew Berkeley, Big Dog Tavares, and our senior correspondent, Jose Luis Guiton, are actually both out of town. I have a couple theories about that, but we'll get into that in a little bit later. But luckily, we got the homie able to, pick up the slack. I appreciate you, Farron.
What's happening?
We got the homie Farron Dozier popping in. Thanks again, man, for taking the time, being part of the show.
Oh, appreciate
His
you.
show just ended every Tuesday at 6 p.m. on KCAA. From 6 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Yeah.
and then on all streaming platforms as well.
Yeah.
And plug your other shows that you have as well.
Yeah. So you can catch me on the Military Broadcast Radio Network. That's MB Radio on Wednesdays at 4 p.m. Pacific Time. That is streaming online on all your streaming platforms. Also on Roku TV. I'm a retired Army Sergeant First Class. So
I thought I saw you in Roku City once.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
cool.
I'm a retired Army, and so that's my therapy, staying connected to my veteran military community. So I have a talk show designed for those conversations.
And you delve into like more military topics and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's still life and variety, but
Yes.
as again, our identity as soldiers sometimes get trapped and connected and stuck. So we want to make sure that people realize that, hey, you're more than just that uniform. You were somebody else before that.
Yes, sir, man, and after.
And after
that, exactly.
Especially after.
Especially after. Yeah. And you know what? Who joined us, actually? I guess we do have someone joining us. It's our senior correspondent, and he's here, but got to break him off with...
I love it.
with the Latino heat. What is up, senior correspondent? How you doing, man?
Doing great, my brother. How are you guys?
Good. I was kind of sad that I know you and Farron talk a little bit before our show and at the end of their show. So I was a little bummed that you weren't going to be here for his for one of his guests appearance on here. So glad that you chopped up for a little bit. So
for sure.
Let some of the listeners know where you're at right now.
Yeah, man. So my good friend and I, Tony, man, we came out to spring training.
Is that what you still tell your wife, that he's your good friend?
Yeah. Wait till I show the picture that we took today.
Uh-oh.
My boy's wearing a pink tie-dye Team USA shirt. I'm like, come on,
awesome
dude.
to me.
Yeah.
I guess it's not helping the allegations with just them two out there.
There's nothing wrong with tie-dyed.
Nah. I'm comfortable with my sexuality, man. I'll tell you that much. Yes, sir. But yeah, man, we got to go root for Team USA today, man. They played the San Francisco Giants, and yeah, man, first exhibition game of the season, or right before the World Baseball Classic. So it was cool, man. It was a good turnout. It was out in in Scottsdale. And yeah, so game 1 of 2.
Oh, sounds
It'll
awesome,
be fun, man.
Our other co-host is actually in Arizona as well. So everyone's in AZ except for me.
And you and me.
Yeah, except for us. But while we're talking a little bit of sports at the top, Farron, why don't you are involved in sports as well, right? Why don't we plug that?
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate
course.
that. If you're not familiar with, but the Inland Empire has a professional ABA basketball team, American Basketball Association. Prime just dropped a documentary with called Soul Power with Dr. J.
Yes.
So
Yes.
our company actually owns 3 ABA basketball teams, and the Inland Empire Hounds is one of your ABA teams, and we made it to the playoffs. So we are in 3rd place. So
Congratulations.
Thank you. This coming weekend, it looks like we'll be in San Diego playing the 2nd place team. It's a winner go home playoffs. So we'll see what happens. But shouts out to Coach LG and all the different players that play for us. Shouts them out at IE Hounds ABA on Instagram if you want to check us out.
Heck yeah, I'm definitely going to give them a follow at IE Hounds on
ABA.
Yeah, that's right. Let's go.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed for the win next week for you guys in beautiful San Diego. and I think you're going to practice some Santeria, correct, Theo? Out for the win for them?
Oh, you got my...
There's a lot of farms out there for you to do that. Well, that's awesome, man. So anything else to report while out in AZ, man?
Dude, the weather is kind of a trip, man. It's definitely hot, but it's a comfortable. It's comfortable. It's a different heat for sure. Went to my first Bass Pro Shop right now. It's pretty
Your
pretty
first
cool.
Bass Pro Shop?
Yeah, I've never been, dude. It's pretty dope.
Where's your hat to prove it?
You know what?
Or a
It's funny.
sticker. A
Yeah,
sticker.
yeah,
Where's
at
your
least.
sticker? Where's your sticker?
Oh, it's on his Tesla.
Look, he said,
I
Getting
know.
real nervous
You know, it's
now.
funny. I saw them too for $5.99. I was just telling my buddy Tom too, man. I'm so bougie with my hats. I don't wear fitted. I mean, like trucker
Snapbacks?
hats.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I can't do it, man. I can't do it. So like, I was like $5.99, man. That's a great price for a hat. Tell you that much.
Bougie.
Yeah, it's horrible, dude.
No, you're not a
Um,
snapback guy,
Yeah.
huh?
I can't, nah, dude. Just like,
Starters used to be snapbacks, man. I'm just saying.
yeah, they were, dude. I had a teacher, man. I used to wear all kinds of like hats, right? And allegedly would come from the Van Buren swap meet.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
yeah. And I had
You
this
saying you weren't
teacher, man.
official?
Yeah. Instead of pro club, it said pro club. But
Yeah.
mhm. But I had a teacher, a science teacher, man, and at Rainey Intermediate School in Corona, dude. And I forget his name, but you know who you are. And I used to always wear my hat, right, in class. So he confiscated my hat and he took it and he put it behind he hung it on top of what was that old school, the projectors with the big hot lamp.
Oh, yeah.
And when he gave me the hat back, dude, the snapback was just melted off. And I was so devastated, right? And you know what the son of a gun told me, dude?
What?
He goes, "Shouldn't have been wearing your hat in class."
It sounds like you got traumatized too from
No
snapbacks.
wonder.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
no
like,
That's why I
wonder you don't wear
snapbacks, dude. Yes.
we would have
That was
started
the
a
roundabout
fire.
way of me telling you that. Yeah.
You know who you are.
Yep. You know what's bad, dude, is I cursed that guy so bad, dude. The guy ended up getting in like this horrific like car accident.
Oh, no.
And yeah, and he was out for like 3 months, dude.
He
And I was
chuckles.
like, well, I was just like, that's what you get from my hat, bro.
Oh, you took
Yeah.
ownership of that?
Don't you?
I believe in karma, dude. So no,
Oh,
I did
my
not.
God.
Okay, listeners, let that be a lesson for you guys.
Yeah.
Don't mess with T.O.'s hats.
Exactly.
apparently. Yeah.
Clearly. Clearly.
So Andrew's not here. He's not popping up. A couple weeks ago, when the Epstein's there's more names released, he so happened to take that week off. Weird. And then the disturbing viral video of the Iowa frat released recently.
Oh.
And he's not here. Farron, have you seen this video?
No, man.
Okay, so this is a police body footage from them going to go check out a frat. Let's see if I get get the audio on this.
Hey, this stops here, guys. This is a police department.
I did
This
see
stops
that.
here.
It
Who's
is
in
the
charge?
most bizarre.
They're upstairs.
Audio only. We are watching police camera video footage of a basement and a bunch of young adults with their blindfolded and some of them with shirts off and socks on. It looks like a horror film.
Yeah.
I'm glad I never joined a frat. I made friends the old-fashioned way by bullying each other.
Yeah. That's like
Yeah.
you do on the schoolyard.
Yes, sir.
How about we start cleaning this up. Everyone take their blindfolds off.
What's insane and eerie about this is no one responds to this officer.
Yeah. They can't.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
You can't.
No, I mean just one.
They said I'm not going to join the frat if I talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm thinking? I wonder if they thought there was like the frat guys or frat
Yeah.
boys. What do they call them?
For sure.
Like,
Fraternity.
yeah, like the fraternity guys, like still like testing them, maybe?
testing them. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a theory. That is a theory that I heard as well. That they
Yes,
thought that maybe it was
To prove to
Yeah.
test them.
yeah they just binge watched that Secret Boss show. And they're like, oh no,
Nah.
yeah, you're not gonna
I ain't saying
pull me.
nothing. I'm trying to get in.
Oh man, so I'm pretty sure Andrew, he was part of a frat. I'm almost certain he had something to do with this.
Oh my God.
I'm just,
Yeah.
he's not looking good for him.
Yeah.
When is something that's some kind of controversy gonna happen and him show up the next week?
Oh my
I don't know.
gosh.
So I heard that frat's probably gonna shut down, which makes sense.
Wow.
And
At least at that location.
Yeah, at least that. Yes, yeah, that at least that chapter.
They're moving on, dude.
Yeah,
That location.
There's a point where they're like, "This is chapter closing stuff, buddy." The cops telling him like, "Please help me out. Help me help you." Also, I have a cousin that was in a fraternity that has his fraternity branded on him. So that's just.
But did you see anything wrong though?
In that footage? No. So I mean, yes, but legally, I don't think so.
Yeah, not legally.
Yeah,
I'm saying. I
yeah.
mean, it wasn't like. I mean, it's odd.
Yeah. So someone oh yeah, go for it, Theo.
I didn't see any bottles of baby oil anywhere, so I mean, it was.
That's what I'm saying. It's like if that's a frat,
Yeah,
that's
I
a part
mean-
of the hazing or whatever they call
Yeah,
it.
dude.
So-
Didn't a lot of politicians been saying like, no, that was just a funny joke. Those were just doodles.
Yeah, I mean,
So they're like, that wasn't there.
yeah,
So
dude.
can't they all just use that same
Show
defense?
me.
I suppose. Yeah.
Show me.
Show me where it was.
Show me.
Wow. Can you imagine? Oh God, no.
I can't.
I also hear a couple
Nah.
other theories that it's I can't imagine that at all. I'm going to
Yeah.
community college.
You know, I wish Tony was in a fraternity. I'm gonna try to get him. Tony Tone, man. I'm gonna try to get him on right now. See if he wants to. His wife actually used to do radio. His wife was a radio
Hey.
personality. Yeah, in the IE, man.
Let's go.
I won't oust her because I don't know if she wants to, but I'll definitely.
Back
But yeah,
to
it was
you
a
in the
big
studios.
big radio station. Yeah, for sure. But in the military, I know hazing and stuff like that allegedly would happen in the military a lot.
New subject.
And
Oh yeah, yeah, fair enough.
New
yeah,
subject.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Next.
but I honestly, I mean, I think in the grand scheme of things, like even to Eric's point, right? Like how he's saying, like a lot of that stuff was a rite of passage, so to speak, right?
Yeah, tradition.
You know what I mean? And even in sports, and I think to kind of wrap it around, like with youth sports too, a lot of the things that I've always been on a very fine line as far as like when people talk about, oh, well, I had to go through it. Now you have to go through it. Right.
Yeah.
But as far as like leadership styles go and the times changing, I think a lot of the times I would love to play devil's advocate and say that it may be a little, counterproductive nowadays. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, you got the times have changed. Everybody, smartphones and things like that. So back in the day when that stuff was going on, you heard about it, but you didn't get a chance to see it like
Yeah.
that, like on,
Yeah.
on 60-second clips of it. You would just be like,
Sure.
you have to use your imagination back in the day, or read about it in the paper. Now,
Spent a lot of time using my imagination.
yeah, you're right. So now it's like,
high
oh,
school
there
was
it
a lovely
is.
time.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's what that looks like.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing probably one of the kids who was trying to join the fraternity or whatever, the prospects or whatever you call it in that scene, I'm assuming they called it on themselves.
Or they leaked it.
They
What if
leaked,
they
yeah,
leaked it?
yeah. They're like, oops. They're like, man, whoever leaked it sucks. I really wanted to be in this
Right.
frat.
Where are you going tonight? Oh, I got to go over here and we got to. What?
Yeah, I'm dropping
That
a
doesn't
pin.
sound right. Mom.
Oh, what am I doing tonight, Mom? I'm gonna
Yeah.
be shirtless in a basement with a bunch of guys in the
Guess where
dark.
Steve is at tonight? Doesn't sound right, Mom.
Why did he drop my pin all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like, what's code word back shots mean? Like what?
Yo no say. Yo no say. No.
No, I don't know nothing. No hablo.
I also liked that when you said next for that conversation piece that he was trying to. He also like barreled through it, and I just kind of pictured that old MTV show.
Oh.
Where it's like next, and like he just walked back up on the bus and turned around. then Andrew comes back around and says something about
Yeah.
Iowa State. He's like, we're all cool, dude. We're all friends.
Yeah. We're pretending.
You mean
Yeah. It's just called pretend.
pretending?
Yeah.
Well,
You know, I think that. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. Eric.
I was gonna say, you're having a series this month for your
Yes.
show, correct? Did you
Yeah,
want
for
to maybe
sure.
touch about like a little bit about what you just finished this past episode, or what you have coming up?
Yeah, no, I appreciate you again, man.
course.
Tonight we launched our first episode of a series of what it is to be a male man, right?
Can I say one thing? Can I interject one
Yeah,
thing?
please go ahead. What'd you hear?
I'm glad we're doing this during National Women's Month. Go on.
Back to you in the studios.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, so we're having a discussion about what it is to be a male man, right? Because again, we hear all these theories of what a male should be like and what you should do and what you can't do, and a man can't do this. And a lot of us, we did grow up in those environments, right? Where our perception, I'll put it this way, our perception of our fathers may have been a little bit corrupted, right? And so you grow up in an environment like that. That it's the one way conversation that I'm the parent and you're the child. I'm the father, you're the child, and we don't get to talk back to me because I said so. And so, those generations perpetuated maybe some hurt, some emotional fractures. And so I'm tired. I'm tired of those conversations. Like, we talk about it, but let's talk from it. So I had my guests here, my panel, and we just started from A to Z about what it is to be a male and going back into our perception of our fathers and our experiences from childhood. And we touched on those aspects, man. So we're going to be bringing that for the next 15 weeks.
Let's go. Yeah, it was I got the pleasure of hearing some wonderful and beautiful stories of, like, fathers not kind of having, whatever's life circumstances thrown their ways, and kind of have a hindrance on the relationship with their kid.
Yes.
And then it resolved with him being like, oh, but we're best friends now. Like, we're chopping it up all the time. The baby gender reveal party, all that stuff. And I'm like, that's such an awesome way to end that story.
Yeah, because you can clean it up. And that's what we want. We want people to see that you can actually go back and reconcile that relationship. You can actually go back and talk to your father about, hey, what was it like when you grew up, man? Because I want to know, because there's some things that I'm missing some pieces of the puzzle, and I need you to fill it in.
Oh yeah, you guys were talking about Q&As too. I wanted to chime in. You said you can't Q&A your dad, and I'll for sure vouch that. I was raised with my mom and my grandparents, and so I always kind of had like. I didn't grow up with my dad, but he, started reaching out like probably in middle school, and then in high school I would, see him periodically. But what was I even gonna say? Q&A, and I was like, yeah, for sure. When I finally was like, hey, let's go out to eat. I want to pick your brain.
Yeah.
There's so many questions. I'm like, hey, why do I feel this way about things? Please help me with that.
Yeah.
And so, like, we used to always go to Marisco's restaurant. He owned a Marisco's restaurant, so that's like a
because the music was loud, dude.
Oh yeah.
Mexican seafood restaurant, and there's like always loud music
and
karaoke all the time. So it wasn't the best place to have a Q&A. And I'm like, and then so you could only say que so many times, and I'm like, queso, I'll get some of this cheese. And so that I definitely felt that when another one of your guests, the gentleman, said that. And also, I wanted to chime in and say I even tried to meet up at a diner, that one, a local one that was pretty. They had music, not club loud level.
Yeah.
We could have a conversation, and so. We go, I meet up with him there. He's there before me. And he's like, hey, I see him sitting at like the little bar.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, hey, do you want to just go hit up like a Mariscos that's around here? And I didn't have the chest hair to say, no, can we just like maybe here? And then, so we end up Mariscos. And then, so.
K and quesos all over again.
Sir,
right?
Yeah. I was like, okay, cool. I'll just kind of like, I just stuff this down into my belly until it grows into something.
Yeah, that's what we don't want to happen today. Yeah, but thank you for sharing that, man. That's real life.
Yeah.
That's real life.
I had, and Eric has heard this before, but like my brother and I's relationship with my dad, man, and I mean, Eric can attest to this, dude. My dad is
absolute
like
legend.
He's a dude that, and he just turned 71, and him and I have our relationship can't be any better as far as, the trust, obviously the transparency. And one of my biggest things that I'm most proud of in my life was that, as we got older in our friendship, and obviously again, like you become adults and you start having adult conversations, he really opened up about my grandfather, right? His dad.
Yeah.
And man, like to tell you, bro, that that transgenerational, like that change just got snipped. It was crazy because the way the way he did it. And then, and at first I think I was, I still saw a little bit of that old school mentality.
Yeah.
But then it changed, right? And then going to like what you were saying as far as like the can't question certain things, or you can't do certain things, or yes, this is what I'm saying and that's it because I'm
Yeah.
your dad.
Right.
Well, I lived through that as in a, with my oldest daughter at the time. She had to be a sophomore in college, second year of college,
Wow.
and she made a comment, man, that it changed our dynamic forever. It
Wow.
changed our relationship forever.
Yeah.
It changed the way that I'm raising her younger sister,
Yeah.
by just her standing up for herself and saying, Dad, I can't communicate like this, and it stopped me at dead in my tracks, bro, dead in my tracks.
Beautiful.
And it was all because she wouldn't answer her phone, and people were trying to get a hold of her. And as soon as she picked up, it was a, hey, answer your bleeping phone, da 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 da. And all she said was, okay, okay, okay. Got a phone call a couple of days later, and she goes, hey, I want to talk about this. And she goes, I don't respond well when you yell at me.
Beautiful.
And it
And
changed.
it's like,
It
who
changed our
does
dynamic.
though?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
Yeah. Well, I'm the father.
yeah.
yeah.
I'm the daddy.
I think
No,
that's
man,
what my
but-
dad was telling me at the Buddy's Coast
Yeah.
restaurant. I couldn't hear.
But it sparked the whole thing that is and again, I mean, I'm sure you guys will cover this in your series, man, but also that ego and pride that most of us men develop with, sometimes I think without even knowing, because we're taught to stand up for yourself and what you believe in.
Exactly.
And now as men to drop everything on a just a split second for your family, to give up your life for your family.
Yeah.
That's just a primal, I think, thing that we all have.
Yeah.
But then also, and kind of, and I know the last time we spoke a little bit about that mentality of us, like, it's been instilled in you to, hey, get your butt up. Hey, suck it up. Here's a straw.
Yeah.
Suck it up, dude. Like, and not wanting to ask for help or go to therapy.
Yeah.
Exactly. And the reason when I started therapy was because of my oldest daughter. You know what I mean?
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, so it's crazy, man.
We never talked about that breakup, did we?
That
breakup that he went through, one of the hardest breakups of his life. Was it last year? Was it last year?
I guess, yeah, I guess it's like 7 months.
That's all we do.
So, yeah, man, my therapist broke up with me, man.
What kind of problems are you bringing to this guy's
For real.
front door that he's like, you know what, we got to cut
We're
it.
done,
Yeah,
bro.
we got to cut it off.
I'm done with you.
So long story long. I know we only have 2 hours, but dude. So my insurance stopped covering, our sessions, right?
Oh, you maxed
And so like 5 years. So I mean, and mind you, I'm 5 years in with this dude, and to tell you that we became close friends, it was crazy.
Yeah.
And so, got the bad news. We tried to do it. He started doing it pro bono, man, for God, probably almost 6 months, about 4 or 5 months at
You guys are
least.
doing a weekly
Session.
Weekly Seth.
Dang,
And he was to a point where it's like, hey man, just Zell me, what I forgot, like $1 or whatever it was to, just to keep it quote unquote, legal.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, and we still, I mean, we became
just donate
so
to my
close.
OnlyFans.
Where it got to, yeah, you're so stupid. Where it got to a point where we were doing this, dude. It was just a regular conversation, and I would kind of give him a weekly briefing of what was going on in my life, and but it was a pressure valve. It was a release. You know what I mean? Every week, week in and week out. The other day, I got a little short with my wife and son, and she goes, "Hey, I think it's time you need to figure out how to talk to Fernando again." And
Good call.
Yeah, but
That's cool.
but no, man. I mean, it's such a beautiful relationship that came about
I'm trying to
And
think
I
what
feel
you could
that-
have snapped over. Like you kind of just were a little too
Right,
snippy over like
exactly.
something like,
Yeah.
I
And the
stubbed my
trippy part
toe.
is, yeah.
Why didn't you push the chair in? Like you should never talk like that.
Why did you say
You know
thank
what?
you?
Yeah. If I
He
remember,
comes
dude,
to
I would
work with the
share it.
friggin' sunglasses on. He's got a black eye.
It's usually the dumbest things too, bro. Like
course,
that kind of
always.
sets you off.
Always.
You
Yeah.
know, it's perception. A lot of it's perception, the tone sometimes.
Let me ask you
You know?
this. Let me ask you
Yes,
this.
sir.
Do you notice that when you explode, is it from like something like a few weeks ago, or is it in that moment? Are you carrying something that you didn't address like 2 weeks ago? Have you noticed that? 'Cause I was doing that.
No, I think
I let
for
it fester.
yeah,
Fester,
no,
and then like
I think for us it's a different style of. I mean, if she's watching or listening, eventually I'm sure I'll get in trouble. No,
You know she doesn't
I think
listen.
it's different. I think it's different parenting styles too.
oh, okay, yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Because I think as we evolve, and I'd like to think, obviously, like, I'm a girl dad, so
Me
like,
too, man. Me too.
hormones and everything else goes into play,
Yeah.
and it's I make fun of this, but it's hilarious. Like when my wife and my youngest daughter, when they go at it, bro,
Mm-hmm. It's a wrap.
oh, I love it. And I love it because, and I go, hey, that's you. I said, how do you think I feel?
That's
And
funny,
That's
you're
dude.
not
cool.
gonna win. Oh, bro.
That's
And a
cool.
lot of it is just, uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
But then if I say something,
Hmm.
oh, I was told the other day, she goes, and yeah, self-admittedly, obviously, I get a little long-winded.
Yeah.
And my daughter goes, I don't need a whole Baptist sermon, Dad.
Oh my
I just need you to
gosh.
listen. I just need you to listen.
Oh,
Just put you in a
Yeah.
verbal guillotine, bro.
Beautiful.
Said tap out.
That's beautiful. She's like, hey, Dad, just listen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why she gotta come out of the Baptist church though?
Yeah.
Just listen.
But you got to go after it. Yeah.
In
Yeah.
her Jodeci tone, too, huh? Don't
Yeah.
talk. Just listen.
She gave me one of these.
Hey, you know what,
Uh,
though? I applaud you that as a father, as a man, you allow that response from your child. People don't understand that that's how you keep your child's heart
Yeah.
connected to you.
And
That they can
and
call you out
honestly,
on your stuff.
and it goes back to Dad, I don't respond well this way. And
Yes.
like I said, our oldest daughter did that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? She's because I would have boom done that.
Oh, yeah.
And again, part of that whole therapy, the 5 years of building that and learning
Yeah.
and thinking back and saying, you know what? Who am I, dude? Like I'm learning, as I'm maturing, as I'm getting to, and even now, and this show's always been very, up in the air. And Eric does a great job of kind of navigating the show
Thank
and
you.
taking the fun out of it sometimes. No,
He takes out the palm trees, don't he? Take out the
yeah,
palm trees?
yeah. But
Whoops.
you know what, man? Even our relationship, like my relationship with talking to Eric and talking to Andrew, it helps me to even like just to better communicate with even like coworkers that are
Right?
close in their age.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? And for me, it's one of those things that even the people, a lot of my coworkers that the youngest is probably 17 years old, and we
And
have a gentleman
you're
that's
keeping track of the days till they're 18, right?
and this is what I mean about him bringing it back, right? And we were actually just having this conversation maybe yesterday, my buddy Tony and I, is that age gap is so the range is so big, right?
Yeah.
But I get people that are like, man, dude, like how do you talk to certain like, but to me, I'm like, I'm putting stuff out there, especially with some of these young adults that come to me with questions, and I kind of test them at home. I'm like, hey, especially right now with schooling and everything else and
Yeah.
careers,
Uh-huh.
with our youngest, where she's like, in all honesty, like we're not really pushing a 4-year education, but I'm keeping tabs on the ones that are going to, to be an X-ray tech, to go be a respiratory therapist, to go, you know what I'm saying? Like all these different things.
So guess
Yes, sir.
what? You just
Mhm.
touched on our first topic of our conversation is intergenerational dialogue.
Intergenic, yeah.
That is so
That's huge.
important. That's
Yeah.
huge, right? Because we talk about respect your elders and all this other stuff, and and then the child, the children need to be heard. Like, so you got this whole spectrum of what it is to be a male, and so I'm truly blessed because the work that God allowed me to do, I was able at 40 to go back and heal from my childhood fractures all the way to 2 years old.
Yep.
So now as a 55-year-old man and healing those ages, I can relate to a 2-year-old child or what it was for me when I was 2, when I was 5, when I was 6 and 8 and 14, right?
I
So-
wish there were some books that I could read to like kind of about that
Wait.
stories or something like that.
Did you just say
there?
you're 55?
Yeah, I got some.
Wait, what are the books? Do you have books?
Yeah, I got I got some books.
What are they
man.
called? I forget.
You know what?
I'm
You're
out.
wrong, bro. You're wrong.
Wait,
Let me answer his question first.
I'm just trying to help you plug your books.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, 55, bro. Yeah, so I'm not talking from like,
wow, dude.
I'm right there in the next generation.
I'm curious because your brain exploded a lot. What? I mean, if Farron doesn't mind, what would you have guessed?
Yeah, go ahead.
Honest to God,
Feed me.
honest to God,
17
I'm
and
gonna
a
say,
couple days till 18.
I thought and with all due respect, I thought I was older. I thought I was
Thought
older.
you were older than me?
Yes, sir.
I appreciate that.
You're not
I'm
55,
40.
Tio?
I'm gonna be 49 this year.
Oh,
dude.
wow, to be
Yeah.
49 again, bro.
Yeah.
To be
Yeah,
49
dude.
again. I
Hey,
love
man, my
that.
hat's off to you, my friend. Yeah,
No,
dude. Hey,
no.
I'm gonna put it out there right now too, Eric, and you gotta hold me to this, dude.
What up?
When I get back, bro, I'm starting, dude. I'm starting. I have to get this body right, man.
Oh,
This
there you
body, because
go.
this is fire. This is firing on all cylinders. But now I got to get this, dude.
You know that there's
I'm
a
in the worst shape I've been in my life, dude.
Oh,
Right now.
yeah.
Oof.
At least you own that.
Real quick, if I do this, I do this too often. And Eric, before you, this is a serious note.
Yes.
I had a dear softball, one of our softball friends, softball dad, passed away this week. At speaking of age, man, at 38 years young. So my heart and prayer goes out to his family.
Yes.
Josue, love you, bro. You were a good dude. Our time was short, man. And
Yes.
to his daughter Delilah,
Yes.
And his wife Tanya,
Yeah.
and the rest of his family.
Yeah.
We had a very short, we spent about 2 years, two softball seasons together.
That's cool.
And man, he would get fired up, bro. And his daughter is, and I used to tell them, and he knew, but I think sometimes as parents, we have to hear it from somebody else.
Yeah.
Is that young lady, man? I loved watching her play, man. I love watching her play. She plays with this intensity, and he would get in her, man. He would get, Delilah, and he would just yell and, but yeah, man, I know he had some kind of complications after post-op. Don't know too much of the details. But yeah, unfortunately he's no longer with us. And, for what it's worth, for the 2 years or 2 seasons that we shared. And, I know he loved his family. He's a hardworking dude, man. And, but was always at every single game. So, we're going to miss you, my friend. Compa, gonna miss you, bro.
Hey,
So
Condolences,
I
man.
appreciate you, man, for saying that, because one of the conversations we're definitely going to be having is around grief, right? And my life shifted when my dad transitioned at 49, right? And so that led me, and then my grandson was born 2 weeks afterwards. So like I'm on this emotional roller coaster of my dad just passed, but now I'm grandpa, and so my mind started to go to how much time I got left. How much? I
that's where
started
I'm at.
looking at that, right? I started looking at how much time I got, right? And it was just the fact that once I came out of that, 6 years later, it was like all the healing that I was doing. I realized that I was feeding my soul with the therapy and the personal development classes, but I wasn't feeding my spirit. If I know I'm a spirit being and I possess a soul when I have a mind, will, and emotions. So when I put that in perspective in that context, it was like I wasn't feeding my spirit. And so one of the Beatitudes in the Bible, I follow that. It says, the kingdom is for those who are poor in spirit. And so when I saw myself looking back at all the stuff I went through with church and finally finding a place to be at peace with my dad, I was also poor in spirit in my own life. And that made me want to go find God for myself. Not the religious stuff, not what I hear with my even though with my grandfather, they planted those seeds, my mom and grandma, but I wanted to find God for myself. And so I started feeding my spirit, so I balanced my life out, right? And so the next beatitude is blessed are those who mourn because they'll be comforted. So you got your life of poor in spirit, and then becoming comforted in the next one, which is around life and death, pretty much. And so I just found great peace in that, man, and I've been standing on that but I understand that when I look back in my life, how many friends I killed off, how many relationships that I damaged because I was grieving, right? I was in that grief that was like, I just want to quit. Like, I don't want to do this no more. I knew I had a purpose. I knew I had passions and gifts. But for some reason, that level of grief of my father, man, it was hard. And it took me 6 years just right now to find a peace because I chose his life the way it is and the way it isn't. So by choosing grief the way it is and the way it isn't, I was able to put those together. And I experienced just being whole and complete. Like, man, okay, like I can make this. But if you don't choose life the way it is and the way it isn't, and you just choose it the way it is, you're not seeing the way that it is and balancing that out. So that's just my piece of that. Because grief, I know that grief is so important, man. From animals to our family, that human being experience is what I miss the most of my dad.
I had the same thing, the unfortunate event of going to a funeral and to hear a mom, mourning her son. And she found some counseling and within her church as well.
Yeah.
And she said something that is going to stick to me, stick with me. And I every opportunity I get to share this, I do. And she said that the words that were given to her was that grief and is all the love that you still had to give that person.
Yeah.
So don't push it away, embrace it.
Embrace it.
Embrace that grief because it's still it represents that love that you still had to give.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, it gave me comfort. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That to know that, if and when I lose someone, that grief again, it's like, okay, that pain is the love that I have for that person, so.
Thank you for sharing that. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that was beautiful stuff, guys. We have a friend, my friend Daniel on the line from Collection Skate Shop. Changing the tone a little bit. Sorry about that.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah.
No worries,
and
man.
Hey, Daniel, you there on the line?
And hey, definitely no changing the tone. We're going to keep with the tone, and we're going to. Hey, everything you're saying was magical, and as the world falls apart, we're here to bring it together. And everybody's going through a lot of tough stuff, and that's why things like you're doing, Eric,
Appreciate it.
Giving people a voice to talk and say things and bring people together where they would normally not be able to is a wonderful thing. So thank you for having us.
Oh, of course, brother. So the Collection Skate Shop, you guys have been open for a couple months now?
We just opened yesterday.
Oh, there you go. Okay, that's what it is. And so why don't you let some of the listeners know about the Game of Skate you guys have been having. It's the sixth week, right, in a row of the Game of Skate where you guys have a bunch of competitors and some nice grand prizes, correct?
Yeah, if you have any skateboard listeners on your show, 9446 Magnolia in Riverside, the Collection Skate Shop. 6 weeks in a row now, we've done a game of skate on every Friday night at 6 o'clock. We bust out the barbecue. We do a flat ground game of skate. Everybody's coming and having a good time. It's friends and family. Everyone's welcome. And the winners have all been getting sponsorships and prizes and integrated into a program that's going to get them into higher sponsorships within the upper echelon of the skateboard communities, which a lot of kids aren't having the likes to,
Yes, sir, man. You've always been about that. Inconsiderate Board Shop for life. Always made everyone feel like family at the skate shop demos, at any late live concerts that you would have over there. So I'm happy to hear that it's still going on at the Collection Skate Shop in Riverside. This Friday we're gonna swing by and drop off some shirts and some socks to add and sweeten up
we encourage you and everyone, anybody in any artistic form, lifestyle, culture, anything about coming together. Community, family, businesses, entrepreneurs, like artists, everything you could do to fulfill, to make a community, everybody coming together and giving everybody platforms to jump off and do cool stuff. That's what we provide,
Yeah, definitely, man. So the Collection Skate Shop, everyone go ahead and follow them on Instagram, or just go in person, actually, at 9446 Magnolia Avenue, the Collection Skate Shop. Go buy some stuff. I saw you guys had a bunch of Dogtown gear. I wanted to go scoop
we got
up.
Dogtown, of course, baby. Come on down.
Let's go. And you know what? This is some nerd talk right now, some skate nerd talk. You guys just got some Lakais now. You guys got Lakais there now?
We have Lakai now. We have Etnies now. We have Brian Herman, John Dallas in the company. Ours is yours.
Yeah, man. Stoked to hear about it.
We have Etnies.
Let's go, man.
We have Fallen Footwear.
Yeah.
We got Dogtown. We got Primitive. We got Baker. We got Deathwish.
Heck yeah. Is there anything you want to talk about the shop that you're looking forward to coming up besides the weekly Friday game of skate?
Basically, right now, our website's under construction. Go ahead and start. Everybody follow and consider, everybody follow the Collection Skate Shop.
On Instagram and all
on
social
Instagram.
medias. Yeah.
Keep up. Everybody follow us because we're going to be doing some Instagram competitions. There might be some prizes.
Yeah.
Some cool things.
Heck yeah, man. And we'll make sure to keep posting it, keeping you in our Instagram stories as well, so everyone can keep up with that and kind of follow a little bit easier. But man, I used to have some blast times over at the Inconsiderate when it was on Hole.
Erick, you've always Palm Trees and Progress has always been a main supporter.
Thanks, man. Appreciate
and that becoming brand has always been a brother of everything we do, and we appreciate you.
See, I mean, Daniel's a G here, man. Like, he's always with local companies. Like, he's like, hey, if you guys want to put it in on, you know what I mean, at the shop, he was always really cool with working with helping people put local brands in there and stuff. So you were the first in brick and mortar store that we had Palm Trees and Progress gear on. So that was a big thing for us. And that it was a skate shop, man. So it's nothing but love.
Palm Trees and Progress shirts and socks and cool things in my shop.
Yeah, man. And you would just supply
let's bring that back more.
Let's go, of course. And for the community, always free barbecue. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, always just grilling up.
We feed the kids. Hashtag feed the kids. Hashtag keep the kids skating.
Yeah, so it's
SKAING.
Yeah,
keep the kids skating.
It's really just a thing for the community to come by, and, go buy stuff in the skate shop.
That's the thing. If you really want to skate, what are you gonna have Amazon deliver your kickflips for you? No, you're gonna get on your board and go learn how to kickflip. And go maybe get a job at Amazon at this point.
Yeah. I mean, we got to watch the skate videos at the skate shop. It's the community.
You could have been a pro skater, bro, but now you're working for Amazon because you're too busy ordering your board from Amazon. Maybe if you would have came to the Collection Skate Shop at 9446 Magnolia, you would have known differently in your life.
Yeah, man. Those boards aren't lasting. Those Amazon boards, you're snapping through them right away.
Well, guess what? You go to the Collection Skate Shop, and you
quality. That's quality.
You got a lifetime of friends and family and supporters of your skateboarding delinquency habits,
110% true. I've made lifelong friends, including you, Daniel, from stepping foot in an Inconsiderate board shop, man. So
well, the collection, my boy Larry Broyles, he ain't here right now, but he's the boss of bosses, and he started a CNC ride shop, and he took me under his wing back in the day at CNC when it was banging his shop in the planet.
Yes, sir.
And I learned a few things, and then I ran Inconsiderate board shop for quite a few 11 years.
Yep.
And kept the torch running. And now, guess what? Now there's the Collection Skate Shop, which is now the premier and ultimate that everybody in the world better be watching the F out.
That's right.
I had to edit that out myself.
Which is saying a lot for Daniel to
F.
do that. Appreciate you.
Hey, because that's what the F I'm fucking talking about.
There it is. So 9446 Magnolia Avenue, Riverside, California, 92503, the Collection Skate Shop. Is there anything else?
Hey, we're calling on all skaters. Anybody listening, we are now taking sponsorship videos.
Ooh.
We're looking for the next talent. We're gonna turn the next little grums off the streets to the next badass pros on the planet.
I mean, can you say some of the pros that Inconsiderate, some of the sponsors, skaters that Inconsiderate had that went on to be like pro? Can you think any of that top?
From CNC Ride Shop, we can start with there was a onslaught of pro motocross, skateboard, BMX, and everything. But Billy Marks was one. And we have the new Billy Marks Fallen Footwear arriving in the shop this week.
Full circle right there, huh?
Billy still be skating.
That's right, man.
And Billy's first shop sponsor was CNC Ride Shop.
And then to have a pro shoe model from
CNC
Fallen.
Ride Shop taught me how to run skate shops and start my own.
Yeah.
And I didn't consider it, and now it's, like I said, the collection is here.
Yeah, I think when he was on last time, he called for a little bit. I had mentioned that CNC shop, Ride Shop for the area was just so known for like their quarterly sales, and that a lot of kids would ditch school.
You're ditching school.
With their parents.
Yeah. Okay. The last interview we were on a phone interview again last time.
Yeah.
And I was in a parking lot somewhere, and Larry was off in the hills somewhere, and we coordinated him with you guys in Redlands somewhere.
Yeah.
For that interview, and at the very end, we Larry missed because we were having communication delays.
Okay. Yeah. I was coming out
on the last one. I told Larry at the very end, I was like, dude, one of the kids was talking about the fucking dish parties they used to have.
Yep. Yeah, man.
Hey, the cops came and raided up all kinds of kids out of the shop. We had lines around the building.
Yeah, and it was such a...
It's crazy. Okay, you know Zero Skateboard?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Forrest Edwards is a Riverside boy. That's our fucking boy.
That's our boy.
Hey, Forrest Edwards.
Shout out Forrest Edwards.
Used to go to those dish parties, too. He was just hanging out at the skate shop last week.
Yeah,
like,
man.
And he was telling the story. He's like, dang, Larry, now... we used to dish school and wait in line for the CNC sales.
Yeah, my mom would.
He was a little grommet back then, you know. Now he's a world famous pro skateboarder, pro for Zero Skateboard.
Wow.
Yeah.
Guess what? If you go to the Collection Skate Shop at 9446 Magnolia Avenue, we got Zero Skateboards all fresh on deck right now.
That's right, Hunt
and
Park
we got
local.
The Forrest Edwards boards too.
Yes, sir, man. Yeah, like my mom would never let me ditch school unless it was a CNC sale, and she would give me money and be like, "All right, okay, just for this.
Yeah, just for this.
You can't beat. It's like buy one.
We wanted to be in the studio tonight, man.
Yeah, man. You next time you got to come by, brother, man, for sure.
It would have been cool, man, because your homie that was just on there right now, I guarantee you. Like, hey, our heart goes out to you, man. I can tell the dude's a sincere dude. He's got some sincerity in his heart. And
appreciate you.
Hopefully we can all get in the studio when there's a lot going on. It's hard to always be in the same place at the same time, but at least Eric, you've provided an opportunity to put a voice of reason to the world and let people, you know, let some knowledge be known.
Thank you.
Of course, brother, man. Well, if there's anything you want to say before we get out of here,
I would like to say, just please, everybody, as the world falls apart, we're here to bring it together, you know?
Yeah.
We're living a tumultuous time, and right now is the time to get on your skateboard.
Yes.
Skate hard as fuck. Go to the Collection Skate Shop. Get a skateboard. Hey, when you put that skateboard on your feet, you feel like concrete under. Hey, no matter what country you go to, everybody wants to be racist, dude. But if you're a skater, that's out the window.
Nope.
Yeah.
Don't.
You know,
You skate? You skate? Oh, yeah, you're cool.
my uncle was over here talking about how he needs to, get his body in shape. I was telling him, I was like, dude, the next caller the homie's about to be on the line and
Kick,
and
push,
plug you. Exactly.
kick, push.
Post.
And
All right, Daniel. We appreciate you, man.
We're gonna get it in studio, and guess what? What could we do to get you when we start doing like our big skate events at the shop? And we're gonna be hitting all the skate parks. We're gonna be doing after school skate programs for schools and hooking up pads and boards for kids.
Let us know, man, and we're there. You know that.
We want to be interactive in the community and do cool stuff to give kids a positive stuff. You know, skateboarding. People think skateboarders are dumb, but man, you got to be pretty smart to actually skateboard. You know.
Yeah. I mean, for real.
Physics, it's like you learn all kinds of multiple sciences at once. While
You
you're
look at life different too. You look at the world differently as well. You're like, okay, and it's always about because skateboarding's nothing. It's always trial and error. You're like,
Hey, skateboarding is for everyone. You know.
Yes, sir.
Hey, yo.
Hey, you could have no legs and skate. Javier Nunez, man, the dudes with no legs skates harder than the dudes with legs.
Ripping better than me already.
No, hey, I would love to, man, be a contribution to that conversation, man, because one of the things that I care about is restoring the relationship between the skateboard community and the law enforcement. Mm-hmm. There has to be a sit down, right? There has to be a conversation.
We can do that, and you can, you talk to your look. Basically, how about this? Everybody start coming to the collection skate shop, and we sit down with our legislation. Cause
let's go.
Yes,
I got you.
We can. Larry helped get Hunt Park built. You know.
That's right.
Go.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'll moderate that talk for you.
Help get skate parks built.
Heck yeah. All right, Daniel. Well, we got to take a break, and then we'll be back in the next hour. But thanks again, man. Much love to you, brother, and the collection skate shop.
Another shout out to anybody hasn't followed Palm Trees in Progress. You're slacking.
Yeah,
Palm Trees
right, love. Appreciate you, brother. All right, big dog. You take it easy, man. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, you guys have a good night.
Much love.
Likewise, brother.
Awesome stuff, man. Much love to Daniel and everyone at the Collection Skate Shop. Sorry, Tio. I think I cut your volume there for a little bit.
Oh no, you're good.
Okay,
I was saying we gotta get Daniel to do our marketing, dude.
Yeah, he rips. That was awesome.
I love it.
Yeah. What I was gonna say about I want you to plug everything before we get out of here as well.
I appreciate you.
But one thing about that I've noticed that with the generations, like the younger generation now being like the security guard or the cops.
Yeah.
I have seen in skate videos and footage, and even just being out and skating, the security guards and police are a little bit more respectful of it. Like they're like, maybe they did it, even messed around as a kid.
Right.
So they kind of
know that, right?
Yes,
they know what that feels like.
Yeah,
right?
they're like,
they know
okay,
what that feels
you're
like.
not just some kind of punk kid. You know what I mean? So I have noticed that stigma because of the weaning out that generation or something. And maybe even it being in the Olympics might have helped. But I think even before the Olympics, I noticed like kind of a change of judgment towards that. Yeah. But let's plug everything for Own.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you. So, as we talk about men, one of my conversations is definitely going to be about the identity crisis, right? I had a basketball identity is how I made friends in junior high school, right? Because I changed schools so many times. And then I joined the military at 19. So then there went the military identity. And then I spent 24 years in the military. And then when that medical retirement kicked in and my career was over, I can articulate it today that my identity was trapped in that camouflage in that rank, right? So I've been spending the last 15, 16 years trying to peel off all those identities, right?
Yeah.
But one that came up out of this conversation was the reconciliation and self-forgiveness is what I had to go through to get my life back on track, even to be in front of you today. So I didn't want to be an author, but I knew that I wanted to write some conversations down that I could share with people. So I created these from my version of inspirational reads that are about 10, 11, 12 pages, just depends on the story. Some might be shorter, 5, 6 pages. But I got 10 of them to write. I've written 3 so far. They're called The Life of a series, which is me going back and healing with my childhood. So I have the life of a 2-year-old where I was disconnected with love from my mom. I have the life of a 5-year-old, my perception of my father, and then I have the latchkey kid of 1978, and that's I love you, Mom, because those were my 2-year-old disconnected from my mom with love. That set my 2-year-old mindset that there's something wrong with me. And then my dad doesn't love me at 5 years old from a perception that was corrupted. And then with my mom again thinking I was abandoned as a latchkey kid in 1978. Back then in that generation, I grew up where you had to have this shoestring with the key around your neck. And by this time, there was no one at home, so that I had to walk to school by myself and come home by myself and let myself in the house and don't turn the oven on, don't go outside, don't. But that morning, I heard my mom give me she put that string around my neck with the key, and she says, "Here's the key to the apartment, Farron. I'm leaving you. When you come home, lock the door, don't." And all I heard was, "I'm leaving you." In the mind of an 8-year-old at that time, I had no perception of time. But the pain that I had in my gut, I'm like, oh my gosh, why did you come and pick me up from my grandmother's house, blah, blah, blah. I could have just stayed there. You know what? I can't trust my mom because she's going to leave me. And I got to be responsible for this key because if I lose this key, I can't get in the house. So the butt whooping and all this stuff. And I walked to school. But those 3 right now that I can tell you were defining moments of my childhood that corrupted my perception of my mom and my dad and then my mom again. And which set me on this. As adult men, we know how we act. When we say mama issues, we say daddy issues. Those are not just jokes. Those are real. Like we're speaking to something in our life about what those fractures are. And so I've been able to go back and reconcile and heal those. And so I've created some inspirational reads that the what's next coming up now is being able to go out and share those. So I want to create these small, intimate conversations with men or women who 5-10 people that want to come read the inspirational read and then ask me questions about what you read and self-reflect, right? And if you can see something of your version of your story in my testimony, then maybe that could start your journey of your healing of your life experiences of our past. So yes, I don't want to be an author. So I'm trying to figure out a title that gives me my power, because I don't want to be like, go read page 76 on my book, and it's like, I hear that all the time, and I don't want to be that guy. So I want to just give it away.
Someone's asking for your opinion on something like, go to page 69 of my book,
and they tell you what I did, and I'm like, no,
so you can't just answer me.
Yeah, so I want it to be genuine, authentic.
That's cool.
Give it away, come read it. So I have it's on Amazon, but I have flip books as well that I could just text a person and you can read it. And so that's my what's next. So I appreciate you, man, for allowing me to.
Of course.
It's tying into the radio. Like I thought I was done with radio, but I'm like, okay, but there's this voice. No, it's my turn. And I'm like, okay, I could keep the radio, but now I got to listen to you voice over here that says it's time to share me growing up living, avoiding shame, embarrassment, and disappointment. Like if I could give you the core of all the issues that I grew up, I was an emotional child. So all the core issues that Farron dealt with was avoiding embarrassment, shame, being ashamed, and disappointment. And that was the core of and if you go back biblically, Adam and Eve, when they ate that fruit, they were naked, they covered themselves. Like those are actually, real life experiences. And so for us as men to tell the truth about that, sometimes we got to create the space to say, hey, you know what? This is what I was dealing with, right? And maybe that man or that woman can see that for themselves and change the trajectory. So I appreciate you for that, man.
Of course.
FarronD.com if you want more information where
Let's
I'm at.
go.
FarronD.com.
All right, Farron Dozier, 6 p.m. every Tuesday.
Tuesdays.
Yes, and on all streaming platforms. I want to say thanks again for taking the time and being part of the show.
I appreciate you, man. It's a long time coming. Thank you.
Of course, and any time that you want to kick it, dude,
All
after
right,
the show,
watch
I
your
already
mouth,
told you.
watch your mouth,
It's
watch
an
your
open
mouth.
conversation. It's an open invite. It's an open
Watch your
invite.
mouth.
All right, man. We'll catch you
Nice
guys
seeing
next
you,
time.
man. Good seeing you out there.
Farron.
All right, listeners, we'll be back in a bit.
Yeah.
And sometimes we don't choose our titles, man. They're given to us. Just
I
to
know.
let you know.
I like that.
Thank you.
I like that.
Thank you. I embrace that, man. Thank you so much.
All right, we'll see you guys in a second. Bye.
KCAA.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the second half of Palm Trees in Progress presents Hotter Than Jalapeno Nights. And our senior correspondent was there with us, and he is gone. Turned his camera off. Do we have audio of him? No. Where is my senior correspondent co-host? Our other co-host, better have the show, Andrew Berkeley, Big Dog Tavares, is gone AWOL on us. There was that footage of the frat from Iowa that got released, and Andrew disappeared. He wasn't a frat. I don't remember him going to a frat in Iowa, but I'm not that good of a cousin, so I don't really know which school he went to. But we also have our awesome guest straight up on the line right now, Robert Porter. What's up? Oh, he's just ripping something. Russ, how's it going, Robert? How you doing, man?
Good morning, Mr. Trees.
How are you doing, man? Robert Porter has an amazing show here every Monday from 7 to 8 on, it's called I Love San Bernardino, as well as, I'm sure you guys know, the popular Facebook page and Instagram page, I Heart San Bernardino. Robert Porter, how you doing, man?
Oh, I'm just having a good night. I stayed up a little later just so I could hang out with you and your team.
I really appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Our senior correspondent just kind of ghosted me right now, so it's he's back. But thanks for staying up a little bit for us, man. What are you up to right now?
Well, to be honest, I just made some dinner, so I put some actual time into it. I made some shake and bake.
Shake and bake. Let's go, man. The dinner of champions and absolute legends.
And of course, a little salad to go with it, so it's a little healthy. And I take care of my mama, so I'm a caregiver, and
yes, sir.
She definitely likes to eat shake and bake. That's for sure.
Awesome, man. And you are a lot of things, sir. And so, why don't you let some of the listeners who don't know, who's sleeping under a rock, a little bit about Rob Porter and all of your projects and arts that you have to offer for everybody, man.
Well, I'm a radio show host under the engineer Erick on KCAA, and it's so wonderful to have such a cool engineer to help me.
I'm blushing. You're giving me too much credit. But
also, I'm a listener and a fan of this incredible show on KCAA NBC, Palm Trees in Progress.
Oh, thank you, man. I'm a fan of all of your amazing, your books and the history tidbits that you read. We have another
history.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So why don't we talk about a little bit of that as well? And my senior correspondent, who's joined with us as well. You're like a San Bernardino native, right, Theo?
Yeah, man.
So there's probably a lot that you would learn from Robert Porter about San Bernardino. So why don't you talk about maybe your books or where they could find your history tidbit book and all the other things you have to offer?
Okay, well, over at the adult bookstore.
Yes.
If you look,
you got to open it wide.
No, well, okay. Switching roles, as a commissioner with the Arts and Historical Preservation Commission.
Beautiful.
And a local author here in the city of San Bernardino on history, I love Arrowhead Peak. And I put a lot of passion in studying the peak itself, and I've actually found pieces of art on the peak made of plants and mounding areas on that burial.
Yeah, and you're always showing me amazing. Well, I don't know if we can disclose what you're working on all the time when you're finding new discoveries.
No, it's okay. Like the one I showed you of the shaman wearing a skull mask. It's right in the canyon of Arrowhead Canyon, right next to the arrowhead. It's pretty awesome, huh?
Yeah, and I mean, because I am from Riverside, and I am sorry for that we stole your water. You always tell me that. I'm sorry about that.
And also, Riverside used to be part of San Bernardino County.
That's the only reason that you like me, I think, is because it used to be part of it. If it wasn't, then I don't think you would put up with me. But
no, I totally love Riverside, and whenever I get a chance, I go and visit, and especially the Mission Inn, right?
Yes, yeah. I mean, I guess I just didn't even realize the big arrowhead in the side of the mountain ever until you pointed it out to me. And now, I mean, obviously, I'm driving. Every time I drive out here, I'm like, how did I never notice this?
Yeah, and it can be seen from all over the city, and there's several stories associated with it. But the main one is associated with San Manuel and their creation history. So it's a set of burials that run from here at Arrowhead Peak to McKinley Mountain, Harrison Mountain, all the way up to Baldwin Lake in Big Bear. So it's a very sacred area for the Ahaviatam, and just happens to be covered in old leftover artistic gardens.
Yeah, and I mean, it's beautiful stuff, man. Really, really. Yesterday you had a live show yesterday. Amazing guests. There was a gentleman with a book that you had on, and you said you actually
Terrence Stone,
Yeah,
Dr. Terrence Stone,
Yes.
Dr. T. Stone.
Dr. T Stone. Shout out Dr. T Stone, a wonderful gentleman. But I was bringing this up because it made me want to start a segment with you for our show, and this is how I wanted to pitch it to you, live on the air with a little bit of pressure for you to say yes. So,
well, absolutely not. Well, no. What is it? Wait,
Okay,
what am I getting into?
Because you had said,
Mr. Trees?
I always have this. This book was added to my collection on the side of the toilet. which I mean, off topic, kind of sounds like maybe, which you quickly clarified was not a dig. It was not a diss, and it was a very nice compliment when you think about it. Because
well, see, I always know if someone's intelligent by if they have what kind of reading material they have next to the toilet.
So you're judging me for like my years old Maxim magazines?
No, the Hustlers and Playboys in the green room area,
We got to talk about that all.
But there might be Playgirls in there too. You never know. Who knows?
Those are collector's items.
But like in reality, writing a book is very important, and reading books is very important. And if I go in someone's restroom and it's all nice and tidy, but I don't see a book anywhere, oftentimes I'll see a Bible and it tells a lot about a person. But in mine, you'll see books on like plants and native animals and things like that. So I guess you can learn a lot about me by going in my bathroom, but I wouldn't go in there right now.
You did say you just ate, huh?
Yeah.
But I was thinking,
and I had Rosa Maria's for lunch. That was awesome.
Did you buy one of their little salsas to go? Is that the place that has the salsas you can buy to go?
Oh, they give you as many as you want usually,
okay.
But like my favorite is what they call the avocado sauce.
Let's go. Hey, Theo, go ahead. Are you familiar with the place, being from out here?
No, I'm not. Honestly, I'm sorry.
Okay, I was just wondering.
He doesn't know Rosa Maria's?
Rosa Maria's?
Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? I misheard you. I think Eric, can you hear me okay with these?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Okay, because I'm having I'm hearing the speaker on my phone and I can't get, but I'll make do. Mr. Porter, I have a quick question for you. Have you ever had any involvement with the late Miss Sandy Steers from for Big Bear?
From Sandy Spears?
Yeah, she was the lady that was running. She was pretty much like a spokesman for the bald eagles up there at Big Bear.
And she was also involved in the Historical Society.
Right. Yeah.
I think I met her one time.
Okay.
I know
she passed earlier last month.
And God rest. She passed away, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
God rest her soul.
Yes,
but on a positive note, the things that have been done for those eagles and the way that people feel about them across the whole, United States and the world. That's a cool legacy to have,
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And that's one of the reasons I was bringing it up, because you brought up the Arrowhead Spear, and I migrated from Corona my sophomore year of high school, which was like 90, I think 92, 93, to San Bernardino.
Well, we
And
all can't be from San Bernardino, but that's okay.
And that was when we lived right there on the foothills between Del Rosa and Sterling, and that was my backyard, man. You look up and you see that beautiful arrowhead, and it's amazing.
Oh man,
how,
you had an awesome treat, and from a lot of vantage points, including you can see the arrowhead from places like in Riverside at Mount Rubidoux.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. You're walking around Rubidoux. If you look over towards San Bernardino, you can see the arrowhead. It's just beautiful, and it's meant to be that way.
Yeah.
And it's awesome also that you have a lot of stuff over where you're from. Well, you were born in San Bernardino, or you went to high school in Corona?
No, it was the other way around. So I lived in Corona. Okay. Yeah, I lived in Corona up until my sophomore year, and I actually graduated from Pacific High School.
Oh yeah, pirate rule!
I'll be a Piani for a second. Go Yodis. Representing for the Hobie.
Yanni would say Cardinal Pride.
Oh, he says Cardinal Prize. I'm sorry, Cardinal Pride.
Yeah,
sorry, Piani.
You better tell him I let him have that one.
Yeah. That's right. That's a good Hobie right there.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Robert?
Well, you better shout out your team, dude.
Shout out everybody. Piani. Shout out Robert Porter. Shout out.
No, I mean like your high school team.
Oh, Eagles. Caw-caw!
Oh, there you go, dude.
Let's go.
The La Sierra Eagles.
La Sierra Eagles way. Caw-caw!
I didn't even know that. I learned something new just now.
There you go. Those.
I'll forget it in like 10 minutes, but
yeah, those hawk videos up in Big Bear. That reminded me
those are bald eagles.
The bald eagles. I'm sorry, but that was like the first time in a while
what
that I was.
What you got? What that I don't got, man? Damn, you're mistaking a hawk for a bald eagle.
Able to watch webcam for free. Oh man!
I need to go over to the station. I'll be right over.
It's looking like a Cypress Hill concert right about now.
Can you even see in there?
Not the video people can't. But I wanted to do maybe because you seem like a more literature. You read more than me, Robert. So I wanted to do Robert Porter's reads, or something like that. And we go through some of your reads that are on the side of your toilet.
Okay. Yeah, like I would totally be down, but just next time give me a tiny bit more preparation so I wouldn't bore the living poopopotamus out of your fans.
He's gonna organize and take out Catcher in the Rye and all these other sketchy books.
No, first I gotta move the Hustler out of the way.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's funny.
Man. Oh, great stuff. Hey,
disclaimer, there is no pornography in this house. Oh, my mom would kick my butt. She's a very religious woman.
She would not allow it. That's right.
Mr. Porter.
Yeah, but there is plenty of cannabis.
I like that.
And I helped legalize it with Cannabis Corner, an old show we had in 2016 right there at KCAA. So we helped legalize cannabis within San Bernardino in our community, and we fought hard, and it was a long battle. It was a lot of people involved, but now you can walk into Stizzy or Ash or any of these places, Captain Jack's, and not get arrested.
Yeah. So shout out to you, man, for all the hard work on the front line that you're doing that.
But just don't blame me for all the freaking taxes, man. That's some other dumb butt.
Yeah, that one's not on you. Tio, what were you gonna say?
Oh no, I was just saying that I think we have I guess to pay tribute to a big DJ that's hanging it up this week, right?
Oh, who's that?
Oh, 99.9, man. IE legend.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, Slick Vic, dude.
I didn't, is someone's hanging it up over there? I actually listened to 99.1 for the first time.
No,
in a while
99.9.
today.
Or
I have to
cola.
admit, I've been slacking.
Oh, hasn't Vic Slick been retired for like 2 weeks now, or a couple weeks?
Oh, has it? Am I just catching up?
Yeah, I believe
you know
you're
I'm
just
not on
catching
social
up.
media, dude. I just go off of my Google feed.
That is recent.
It's relatively recent, yeah.
But like, still, man, it's hard to remember all the DJs. But like I do respect every single one of them, and like, you know, to do time like he did. Oh my.
Mhm.
Yes. Yep.
How long have you been in San Bernardino, Mr.
Someday,
Porter?
if one were like, you know, Eric from Palm Trees in Progress, you know, we'll have made it.
What were you asking? You were saying how long has Porter been in San Bernardino?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I was born in the St. Bernardine.
Let's
Wow.
go.
1976. So I'm about a half century old in April 23rd.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, and then Robert, what was that book that you had again from your we're going to start up Robert's reads from today with your guest from yesterday. Stone something.
How to Move in a Room Full of Vultures by Dr. Terrence Stone. Woo.
There it was, man. You know what? It sounded like you were chunking, but it was
I took a gummy specifically for this show, and you like start testing me.
I was going to tell everyone that actually it was phone connection problems. That's what that stuttering was.
Well, no. Sometimes, like, I'll be like sitting there talking, you know, on the show, and Eric, I don't even know where he is.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, where is it? So I just start saying, bleep, 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 bleep. And then you'll see him run right in.
Is that what my bosses have been wanting to talk to me about? Uh-oh.
Like one time I tried to argue some points, and the boss just looked at me and said, "It's $250,000. You're not arguing any points."
There you go.
I go, what about free speech?
Well, Robert, I want to say thanks again for taking the time and being part of the show, man. Is there anything else you want to say while we got you here?
Yes, please. Tune in to our show, me and Nipiani, on every Monday at 7 p.m. The I Love San Bernardino County radio show. Before us is Imagine and Henry Perez with Family Street Food at 6 p.m. every Monday. And then, of course, please tune in to the incredible host we have today, Eric. You start at 8?
We start
on Tuesdays?
We start 7. We start from 7 to 9 on Tuesdays. Okay. Thank you, man. Appreciate that, bro. Well, much love to you, and send your love to your mother and the missus as well. And we appreciate you, man. We'll catch you again next time.
Vape them if you got them.
Yes, vape them if you got them. I like that. Or eat the gummies if you got them. Heck yeah. Tio, you got anything to say right now?
No, thank you for joining us, man.
Yeah. Okay, so I got some videos that if you want to check out with me.
Sure.
All right. So new segment. Sing it with me, man.
New segment.
Oh, that was pretty good. You're going for like a...
Never made it as a one man.
Yeah, I was thinking more like a Pearl Jam. All right, what do we have on the screen right now? This is a break-in in the Main Street Bar and Grill in Kansas, in Canton, Kansas. So there's a clip of people doing a Mission Impossible type invasion to steal some money into this bar while it's closed. And so let's get the video going. Let's see if it has any video audio. Okay. What do you call that? Getting like hoisting down?
Yeah.
Getting hoisted down from a rope. Audio only. We are getting the first assailant got hoisted down from a rope, Mission Impossible style, and he then gets a bag tossed after moving a table for the other assailant to come down off the rope and to land on the table. So it's not so hard of a fall for this guy. So what a caring group of robbers. He's like, hey man,
get the tables.
Yeah, get the yes. Oh no, Tio, I think I know who this is. I'm afraid it's the Dudley Boys. And then here he is. There he is. So bar break-in, Main Street in Kansas. The bar's asking for everybody's help if they can help identify these masked assailants in full hoodie garb and just jeans. I can't identify them. I can't even imagine if anyone would.
I was trying to maybe like they can measure like the inches on that dude's crack.
Yes, yeah, because you do see a little bit of crack. Oh yes, he has like a high rising butt crack, so maybe that's.
If he's a plumber, that guy's done in, dude. They're
Someone says in the comment selection, that's good. That's a good one too. He has a tramp stamp. Sure, someone's gonna recognize it.
Oh my god,
that's amazing.
Look at that.
Uh-oh. And this goes back to what I said last week or the week before, where when I thought I was getting into trouble as a youth, I guess I was doing nothing bad. I was so soft, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it gets to a point too, right? Like when you're comparing apples to apples, it's like, come on, man, like it wasn't that bad.
Yeah. I'm telling you, straight up, those freaking like those bank robbers or those diamond thieves that looked like they were kids. Like I was like, oh, okay, well. All right. Glad I went to community college. Here's a video of what it's kind of like with Andrew and me off the air, but before I clip the scene. So here's a video of a Texas anchor and meteorologist that's been going viral. This happened on live television, and let's go ahead and just go to it.
We don't have any rain in our forecast, but something that is in the not so distant future that we can forecast is Midland weather radio.
Did you say we don't have any rain in the forecast?
In the next few days. But in the next few days, we have Midland Weather Radio Day.
I just said a second ago we have rain in the forecast.
Well, not until this weekend, right?
Well, the day of the event, I have rain.
Well, I'm talking like 3 or 4 days.
It's coming. Actually, the rain chance is coming before the event.
Stop trying to correct people and just do your job.
I just don't know why you don't listen to me. Anyways, take a look
because you're
boring. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, anyways, Midland Weather Radio Day.
So that was a clip of me and Andrew arguing. It was a little bit of a deleted scene, but I wanted to give, peel back the curtains for you guys to see that, we're not always just getting along. We do kind of argue sometimes. What are your thoughts on that?
I love the passive aggressiveness
from both of them.
Yeah, I love it.
It's crazy. It's almost like who can be more passive aggressive. It was a crazy duel. It was a crazy,
especially in the workplace, dude. I think like can we get into some of that fun, dude? Let's get a little risk. Let's take some risks right now, dude.
Yeah, kick it down.
Can we talk about we'll call them former, right? Maybe I don't know, people maybe you didn't really get along with at work. Doesn't have to be this job.
Yeah. Oh, do I have any? That's a great segment that we'll have to remember that. I guess like worst workplace experiences or like colleagues. I had some pretty cool, like in all my shipping and receiving jobs, I had some pretty cool co-workers and stuff like that. I did have like a lead that legit was like the little man syndrome that in like capsulated. It was just a regular shipping and receiving job. Actually, you know what? I'm going to shout him out. Frazee Paint. Shout out Frazee Paint in Moreno Valley. Nice, I don't remember the lead's name. I wish I could. I wish I remembered him because everyone else there was really rad. But there was a lead that just was he was a short gentleman, and I would have not paid attention to that, or that would have not even clocked to me if it wasn't for the way that he stood and walked around and like kind of it was the big. I've never seen anyone walk out with their chest out so much.
Wow.
And like he was just so like kind of always like kind of aggressive or like aggro. Yeah. And I just did not care for him. I did not care for him.
Do you ever have anybody that maybe ate other people's food? You know what I mean, like in the office or anything like that?
Probably.
Those have to be the worst, dude.
Yeah. So have you ever gone to your break room and then expected to go eat lunch and your lunch is missing?
No, but I was allegedly when I worked at the Bros. There was a guy, man, that he was notorious for like eating people's food. I mean, he would constantly do it, right? And he one day he just messed with the wrong lady, and this older clerk at the time, her name was Terry, and if she's still with us, man, she would be like in her 90s now. And I remember she comes in one time, right, and she goes, "Mijo, I made brownies," right? And she said it like one of those kind of like a Dumb and Dumber scene, like, "Hey, why don't you take a bite of, you know?"
Yeah.
She goes,
Yeah.
"Mijo, I made brownies." She goes, "Don't eat them," right? But she said it loud enough for the guy to hear it. So sure enough, dude, she told everybody in the store, "Do not touch these brownies." Homie goes and starts grubbing. Yeah.
What'd she put in there?
Just some chocolate. Little X-Lax.
Oh
you know?
my gosh!
Yeah.
What a legend! That's like
Talk about going to HR with that, huh?
yeah. Well, and it's like, how do you explain that? It's like maybe the homegirl was just backed up. You know what I mean? Maybe she was just backed up that day.
Yeah, no, it was. So the guy was a meat cutter, man. He was in the meat department, and
no one had sandwiches that day. No one was getting sandwiches that day.
Yeah, no meat, dude, raw meat. Not deli.
I just
Come on,
oh, okay. See, my bad. I was
Not
like,
the delicatessen.
I just figured him in the back, like the wrestler, and like he's sweating over all of it.
Isn't that, dude? That's a great movie, man. That thing. Did he win anything for that?
I would like to think so.
Can you search that? Give Mickey Rourke some, man, because that was whoever wrote that too was really good. Kirsten starting, she's like, I think she told me she's like three seasons in on a Superstore.
Okay.
Have you watched that show?
No.
Dude, so whoever wrote that.
So he got a Golden Globe for the best actor in The Wrestler. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So Superstore, if you haven't watched it, man, I suggest you do it, because whoever wrote that had to have worked at a grocery store. Because every episode, man, you think like, oh, that's like freaking Eric. That's like Johnny. That's like so-and-so. And dude, like all these things that come up, it's so grocery store, bro. And it's like the ones that you kind of go and talk about. You're not selling it to me good.
I'm going to say that right now.
I'm not? No, bro, you got to watch it, dude. I'm telling you. It's funny, dude. It's a good show.
I figured it's probably along the vein of The Office.
You remember that show, News Radio? It's because it got canceled, dude. That's why you don't remember it. So there you go.
Ouch. Was that Andy? No. It was like David Spade in that?
No, Andy Dick was.
Oh, well, okay. So I was going to say that.
Now, dude. And look for Joe Rogan was on there. What's his name?
So I looked up on Reddit worst workplace experiences, and a lot of it is just working like underwage jobs. They're like kind of bumming me out. Yeah. I worked 2 summers as a cucumber picker, sitting on a cart that moves 5 kilometers an hour with my head between my knees picking cucumbers from the field. Worked from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. most days with an hour lunch. And you know what? My biggest gripe might have been the hour lunch. I'm trying to get out of here, man. Don't make me stay an extra hour. Just give me my 30 minutes and get out of here. And then at the end of the summer, we were paid $2,000 for 3 of us, my brother and sister included. So we're just talking probably like, this is probably just immigrant jobs.
Whoa, dude, you can't say that anymore.
Can I not say that?
No, it's the I word.
Oh.
Dude. I got to share this with you.
Okay.
Hold on. This is a hot take, man.
Mm-hmm.
So AI, right? Grok?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes.
Grok is the Elon's thing.
Elon's one, yeah.
So I was showing it to my buddy Tony.
Tony.
There's a setting on there that's unhinged, right?
Uh-oh.
So you go on there and the guy starts, the AI guy starts going. And I mean, it's like, hey, you mother effer, this, that, da. And it's like, and I said, come on, man, go harder. All right, da, this, and that. He goes, you want me to go harder or do you want to? I said, yeah, right. I said, yawn. He goes, yawn? How about, and dude, he's like verbally attacking me, right? I said, okay. I said, are you that? It's like, you'll say anything? He goes, anything. I go, say the N-word.
Uh-huh.
Bro. And he goes, I'm not going to lower myself to that. He goes, that's your way of like a lazy way of trying to entertain yourself. And I said, no. I said, that just sounds like a cop-out to me. And, dude, he kept volleying back and forth. I would say maybe 2-3 times. And then he finally says it, dude.
Oh, my gosh. You
But
guys
Erick,
broke this.
Erick, but he goes, there, are you happy? He goes, now you can da-da-da. And, dude, he, and my friend Tony said it best. He got emotional, bro.
Gronk did.
It got emotional.
Gronk,
my
the
brother,
AI.
And the way my friend Tony described it, he goes, and I never thought of that, like the emotional part, but he was trying to like almost like, there, are you happy? And it's like, and dude, it was almost like, you know, like you won the argument, but now like if you had a girlfriend, you would know this, you know what I mean? Because like, you know, like when you, but you know, like when you lose, like let's say you lose an argument with your mom, and your mom's like, okay, you won this one. But no, dude, it was a trip. It was super trippy, dude. But yeah, it got a little emo, dude. So I told Tone, dude, I was like, bro, that's just the beginning of when they turn on us, dude. Because he obviously made a rational, like, or unrational decision at some point where I pushed him too far. Because he could have stuck to it, right?
Yeah.
He could have been like, no, I'm not going to do it, you know? And he finally broke, dude. So yeah, I broke AI.
You broke AI. They're coming for you first. You know that, right?
What's that?
They're gonna the AI. They're gonna come for you first. They're gonna be like,
That's
we
fine.
remember what you did.
It's okay.
It's okay.
And so now I talked to it in the car, but I haven't talked to it on my phone. So I don't know if there's like two different, but it should be the same account. So I'm wondering, like, if I go back, if he's like, if I say, hey man, I'm sorry about yesterday, to see if it continues, like, it's all right, man. It's like it's water under the bridge, or you know what I mean?
Water on a cooling system, water cooling down a server.
Here we go, dude.
You know, I wanted to say about like my feelings of AI, how we've talked about it in the past.
Sure.
When I do you know, familiar with the term AI slop?
No, what is that?
It's like just these AI videos that are like put together and with, I don't know what kind of prompt, and I don't know what software they're using. If I know Sora and I know Gronk, but I don't know what they're using. The only way I know is if it's got the watermark tag, but just crudely put together, and a lot of times they have like fruit talking to you, or different like food talking to you, and it's like, I'm bread. If you put me in the fridge, I get bad quicker, or something like that.
Sure.
You know, so it is helpful things. And I find myself going down these rabbit holes of doom scrolling and watching them, and feeling kind of like ill and sick after. Like, it's almost like a cigarette is what I kind of feel like. I don't smoke cigarettes, but like I could imagine like, oh, this is, people like it, and then they know it's not good for you, and then they kind of feel bad afterwards. Like, I'm like, oh, or like eating like hot Cheetos for a meal. Like eating hot Cheetos for a meal, like, this is kind of substance, and it's good. Like, it's yummy. I like it right now, but like, my tummy feels weird afterwards. And I don't know why it is. I guess there's that old uncanny valley thing that they have, but it is really a thing that I was like, I kind of feel like ill. Like,
so
almost. Speaking
of feeling ill and cigarette smoke, how was Laughlin?
Laughlin was amazing. I did want to, go into depth with about how amazing Laughlin was, but I'll wait for Andrew to be here too, so we can all talk about some just all reminisce about cool family trips together and stuff like that. So
did Robert behave, dude?
So we will talk about everything next week, but I will say, Robert, did he behave? I guess you'll have to tune in for next week. Yeah, I guess you'll have to tune in for next week. But I will say, I found out something about you. I guess like, what did you used to do when you would lose playing video games? When you were playing, ew, that was exactly. And for the listeners only, our senior correspondent just pantomimed.
Abused himself.
Abused, yeah,
the
just
camera.
just struck himself on camera repeatedly. It was actually very gruesome to see.
And seeing that, that's just a testament.
Scottie Pippen's like slam dunk whatever, and you're just like
No, that's just a testament to not blaming anybody else but myself, dude. I should have hit A before, instead of X. So
I do like how you turn. I like you're turning it into a positive thing, man. You could be like one of those people who do those TED Talks.
That was a dark passenger, man, and to kind of put to go full circle, part of my the therapy sessions was controlling that anger, that again, I call it, to take it.
Because this happened last week. This happened like 2 years ago, right?
The dark passenger, huh?
This happened last week. It wasn't even growing up. You were playing Dynasty Warriors on the PS5.
You know what? Actually, speaking, I'll take that out because we'll talk about it later, and you can bring it up again next week. But dude, Tony and I allegedly were playing some games on this box that I have. We found a Simpsons arcade version. It was a Japanese version, dude, and it had different levels than
the one that everyone's used to. Whoa!
Yeah, it was dope, dude.
Where was it at? Huh? Where was it at?
I have this box.
Oh, I mean, okay.
I own the game. I own the game, and
yes, you bought the game.
On my bought the game, and I played it on my entertainment system and all that good stuff. But yeah,
so there's So do you highly recommend it?
I'll send you some screenshots of the levels. They're kind of a trip.
Yeah.
And one of the things, so we asked Grok before he got mad at me, and he before he got all emo on me.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was the Japanese version. And the reason it was edited was because one of them's like a cloud, they're up in the clouds, but it's Springfield. Mm-hmm. But they're it didn't make any sense. Why would you be up in the clouds? And it's weird. It almost looks like, remember Mario Brothers when you used to go all the way up the vine and there was the cloud level?
Yeah, the secret level kind of thing? Oh, that's awesome.
But that was a whole level. But yeah, it skipped a lot of them. It was good. It was cool.
I love, and I assume a lot of the listeners probably love those classic side-scrolling arcade beat-em-up games and stuff like that, especially when you could just play four. Yes, I was just about to say the Ninja Turtles, Turtles Through Time. Mm-hmm. Was that the one? And dude, they have exactly one of them. But they have newer ones that just came out, dude, that are same exact
model.
What's 16-bit style? They have it same aesthetic, same look, just a little bit more sharper and polished, obviously. But I hear the gameplay is amazing. It's a Shredder's Time or something like that, but it's within the past 5 year. Amazing reviews, dude. So if you're into that, I recommend that.
What's it on? Do you know?
Every system, PlayStation, Nintendo, all of them actually. Yeah. And I wonder why that the Simpsons Japanese game had different levels. There's probably some weird about that. Think about why.
Yeah. Again, if Grok and I were on speaking terms, I would ask him that.
But yeah, let that simmer for a couple days. Let me see. I think I got a video for us to watch while we chop it up. So how's everything going with you, man?
It's good, dude. The trip so far so good. The sun kind of beat us up today, man. And but other than that, it's cool, dude. Baseball's such a again, sports guys.
How can you not be romantic with baseball?
Yeah, dude. It's such it's a pastime, dude, for sure.
Oh, dude, I love it. I mean, honestly, I'm going to the opening one of the opening games for the Angels when they're at home.
Ooh.
So that'll be awesome. Who cares?
Exactly. You know what was kind of, again, dude, and I didn't say any of this to Tony because I'd never want to put anything negative out there like that, but I guess I can talk about it now. Dude, there was a lot of security there, dude. And I'm thinking in the back of my head, man, Team USA, national TV.
Yeah.
It's something, you know what I'm saying? You never really know, dude, but my head was on a swivel, dude. I'm not going to lie to you. I was looking up on top of the buildings.
No, yeah, sure. Man. I get it. It's scary times right now,
sure,
to be out about anywhere. Yeah, so I
we're
totally
still
get
out there doing it, man.
Exactly. Yeah. We're not gonna. Yeah. That's how the terrorists win. That's
Who's
how
that
the
behind
terrorist
you?
one. Ah! Oh, jeez. But you know, we can't move in fear. You know.
Is that Fernando again?
Fernando.
Remember how bad you jumped that day, dude?
Yeah, man. I ruined perfectly good pair of pants, so I'm upset about it still. Obviously, I got a cool little video for us to watch. You seem like a Tyler Perry fan. You've always liked Tyler Perry and everything he's done and stand for, right?
No.
Did you know? I remember coming home drunk one time in college, and I scrolling through TV, and then I forget whatever channel, there is a play of Tyler Perry's Medea, Diary of a Black Woman, a Mad Black Woman. And I didn't know it was a play first. I didn't know Tyler Perry made his like breakthrough in plays. So it was such a trip. Me and my friends were just like drunk watching this play, this dramatic play go on, and that was fun. But here's another thing that Tyler Perry is working on. Actually, it's out, I believe. It's Tyler Perry's Divorce Sisters is what it's called. And I think it's on Netflix, but is a comedy drama TV series that was created and written and directed by Tyler Perry. It's a spin-off from his... So does that mean a yes? Yes?
Yeah. No. I love the comment, though. I agree with that.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I forgot to mention that I commented earlier when I saw this today.
Yeah.
I said, I think we've all can agree we've slept on worse places than a Rolls Royce.
Yeah, dude. Where's the worst place you've ever slept, dude?
Where's the worst place I ever slept? I know that I slept in my friend's Eclipse, my friend's Mitsubishi Eclipse, sometime when we were in college, because we went to go party, and then we were responsible and just like crashed out in front of the house. And but I mean, if you know what Eclipse is, it's a coupe car. So luckily it was just two of us. We just kind of like both put the things down, but that was definitely not the most comfortable place to sleep.
Did he rearrange the letters in the back so it said speed? You remember
did people
that?
used to do that?
Yeah.
No, he didn't, and I got to call the guy and tell him we're not friends anymore because he didn't do that. That's like the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, and then they would use the same, like the actual letters.
Yeah, they would just the
you could spell
the
out
decal.
speed. Yeah,
I would that's amazing.
Decal.
That's amazing stuff. Decal.
Hey, speaking of decals, I've seen a lot of Palm Trees in Progress stickers out here. It's weird.
That is amazing. I do love to hear that. There was a couple out in Laughlin that I saw too. That was pretty awesome. That weathered this storm. We got like 5 minutes before we have to get out of here. Let's just run through some algorithm that I worked hard for, and I wanted to share with you guys. So this is a video of some ladies of a certain age, and it says, with the caption saying, "We're only gonna drink to get tipsy, giggly drunk, not messy blackout drunk." Funny emoji and wine. All right, let's see what this has to offer.
We're only gonna get tipsy, giggly drunk, not messy blackout drunk. Woo!
And there's one, and there's one little sneaky lady there who she reveals she's crossing her fingers. So I think she might get a little messy blackout drunk that night. And I want to read another comment that I left on this one. This algorithm wasn't handed to me. It was handcrafted through blood, sweat, and tears. And it's true. It's true, man.
It's damn true.
Who do you think recorded that? Do you think one of the poor hostesses there at that restaurant?
I would think that. I would like to think deep down.
It was the friend that they don't care about?
No. Even better. You ready?
Yes.
The lame husband that had to go with them.
Oh no, the designated driver that couldn't even just get a phone call. He had like kind of escort him.
Karen couldn't leave at home. Like, Randy, he always wants to come along.
He doesn't trust me since I cheated on him last time we had a girls' night out.
That's what I like. In my mind, that's what I like to. You know what I want to really get you guys involved in, dude.
Kick it down.
Is it's hard for me to talk about. But people watching, dude. I love watching people.
Yeah, dude. Did you go to jail for that?
No. But here's the thing. Amber catches me doing this all the time. Like if we're at restaurants and stuff.
Yes.
And then
Okay,
she's
and
like,
it's always a certain type of looking person, huh?
no. But it's just like people having like conversations, bro.
Yes.
Like, dude, like if someone's arguing or fighting,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, and I'm just like kind of like vaguely looking, dude. It's hilarious, bro.
Oh yeah,
Like,
bro. Like I feel like I wither, and anytime like if like I was dating a girl and like they kind of like
here
were a
we
little
go.
bit, if they were a little bit rude to me in public, I felt so embarrassed and just like, even though nobody heard, but I know there's people like you who are like kind of looking at everything the whole time. So I know there's someone who saw me get punked, and I'm just like so embarrassed, and I'm like, ah. So you saying that confirms my feelings. Okay, that's good to hear.
Yeah, dude, at work too, man. Like you can walk by like, I mean, and sometimes, granted, it might be like I mean, depending on what side you're on, I guess good or bad timing. Because dude, I've walked by like wives telling their husbands like, oh, and you think you have an opinion? And it's like, or since when have you started making our choices? And it's like, I said, all he wanted was a bag of potato chips, dude. Like,
Oh my gosh.
it's horrible.
Oh yeah.
Couldn't imagine living
So
like
just
that.
at work, you hear that a lot.
Oh, dude, yeah, I'm the worst.
Oh
I'll be
my
like, yeah,
gosh,
Yeah.
that's rough. So we're not getting the pirate booty white cheddar. We're getting the other one today. My bad. Didn't have to talk to me that way.
Your doctor said your sodium content's way too high.
I don't think the whole store needs to know my sodium's high.
Exactly. It's exactly what it turns to, dude.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
I've also
And then-
seen one of the best things I've ever seen too is you ever casually like push the cart with like your hands like this? Like if you're shopping like
Oh
with-
yeah.
So
You kind of throwing it back a little bit.
yeah,
'Cause you're
exactly.
leaning over.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yep. So I saw a dude, bro, walking with that same position. Girl comes up from behind, his own girl.
Uh-huh.
Gives him one of these.
Oh, hooks him up with a shocker.
My boy don't even flinch. So I'm like, that's not the first time that's happened.
That's not the first time that happened. Oh my gosh.
Because I mean, to me, I'm like immediate clinch turn.
Stop.
You know
Stop
what I'm
it,
saying?
babe. Stop. Yeah.
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 Homie was like,
Does the
"Was that
missus-
only 2 fingers?"
Does the you can take the whole fist. Does the missus give you a little pat on the little good support on the back sometimes just to bug you?
I'm the worst at that. Like I'm usually the one doing it, and then like
Right.
I get in trouble for not doing it. If she walks by, bro, she goes, I'm like, whoa, wait, sorry. It's
Yeah, did you
hilarious.
forget? Oh, that's
Mhm.
funny. Yeah, because
And then
I
I go,
feel like
whose is it?
Jesus. I don't think any of us wanted to hear that. Whose house is this? Run's house.
Hit the button, dude.
Oh man. Well, we gotta get on that note. We gotta get out of here. You
Yeah.
got anything to say, Theo, before we have to get going?
No, man, I love you. I'm glad I got a chance to call since Andrew left you hanging. You would have been here by yourself.
1,000%. I would have just had to talk to Robert Porter for an hour.
Yeah. And let the record show, dude. I was being respectful and calling him sir. The guy's a year younger than me, or a year older than me, dude. What's going on?
That's great. Oh man. Well, thanks again. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate to Farron Dozier. Appreciate you, Robert Porter, for taking the time being part of the show, guys. Don't forget to check out I Love San Bernardino. Don't forget to check out the Farron Dozier Show on KCAA and everywhere that you find your podcasts. Don't forget to check out our website, palmtreesandprogress.com. Give us a like and subscribe. Give us a rating on Spotify, Apple Music, all of that stuff. And Andrew, we love you, man. Listeners, we appreciate and love you guys as well. We couldn't do this without you guys. So we'll catch you guys next week. And don't forget to check out the Collection Skate Shop in Riverside, California. We'll catch you guys next week, and we'll see you guys. Take it easy. Bye. Love ya.